Okay, so have you ever like thought about how celebrities, you know, use their platform for, good causes?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like it's always kind of fascinating to see, right?
Yeah.
Today we're diving into something pretty powerful.
Yeah,
Um, the recent wildfires in LA were just devastating.
absolutely.
And tons of families were displaced, and it's just a really, tough situation.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
And we came across this video highlighting how Meghan Markle is like responding to this crisis.
Oh, wow.
And it's really got us thinking, about how she's approaching the situation
Right.
and like what it might tell us about her values and priorities.
Yeah, her actions definitely speak volumes.
For sure. So like right off the bat in this video, we see Meghan like really getting her hands dirty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's like visiting these shelters,
Yeah.
right? Talking with families, who've lost their homes.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah. And she's providing like meals and supplies and stuff. It's very hands-on.
It's like she's really there with them, you know, not just sending thoughts and prayers.
Exactly. It's not just like a social media post or something.
Right.
It's like actually being there on the ground with the people who are affected.
That personal touch can make such a difference.
Totally. And I was thinking about this, like, it's got to be so powerful for those families to like, see someone like Meghan Markle showing up.
Oh, absolutely. Like just having someone listen to their stories, can be so impactful.
Yeah, just that feeling of being heard and seen.
Yeah, exactly. It can really like validate their experience and help them feel less alone.
Exactly. And I think that's like, a really big part of what she's doing here.
It seems like genuine empathy is at play here.
Yeah, for sure. But, it's interesting because the video also talks about how she decided to like postpone the release of her Netflix show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to focus on this wildfire relief effort.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of torn on that one.
Right, I can see that. It's definitely a complex situation.
Right, because on the one hand, it's like, wow, that's a big sacrifice, like that's her career and income. But then on the other hand, there's always that little voice that's like, is this a PR move?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to know for sure, right?
Totally. And it really like brings up this whole question of, celebrities and their role in times of crisis.
It's a tricky one. Do they have like a responsibility to use their platform?
Right.
And if so, how do they do it authentically,
Exactly. Like, where's the line between like genuine support
Yeah.
and just taking advantage of a tragedy?
Yeah, it's tough to say for sure.
And, the video mentioned that there's been like a lot of debate online about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like some people are like praising her dedication,
Right.
but then others are questioning her motives.
Yeah, like you can't please everyone.
Seriously. Even when you're trying to like help people.
It's a reminder that perception is everything, especially for public figures.
Totally. So it seems like, we're left with more questions than answers.
In a way, yeah.
But I think that's okay. Sometimes it's good to just sit with the complexity of it all,
I agree. It's not always about finding the right answer. It's about acknowledging the different perspectives.
Right. And maybe even like challenging our own assumptions.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why do we believe what we believe?
And how can we be more informed and compassionate in our own opinion?
Those are great questions to consider.
Yeah. And I think, at the end of the day, what matters is that people are getting the help they need.
Absolutely. That's the most important thing.
And if Meghan Markle's actions, inspire even one person to step up and help,
Yeah,
then I think that's a positive thing.
every little bit counts.
So I guess the big takeaway here is that, actions can be interpreted in many ways.
Yeah,
And it's up to each of us to decide what we believe.
absolutely. But it's important to be aware of our own biases and to try to be open to different perspectives.
Exactly. You got it. And on that note, I think we'll leave it there for today.
Sounds good.
Thanks for joining me on this deep dive. It's been a really thought-provoking conversation.
It has. And it leaves me wondering, do celebrities have a responsibility to use their platforms for social good?
That's a great question.
And if so, how can they do it authentically and effectively?
Something for all of us to think about.
Definitely.
All right. Well, thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.
See you later.